Good morning, mothers, fathers. Welcome to Baby First Step Neonatal Clinic. I would like to give a warm welcome to the mothers and fathers who made it to our important meeting, which will provide important insight on the parenting styles for your babies. Before we begin, I would like to inform you that the use of mobile phones is not permitted on the clinic premises. A strict ban on smoking and consumption of alcohol is enforced. Mothers and fathers are advised to pay full attention as important questions will be asked after this presentation. Finally, fruits and drinks will also be served after this class, so feel free to help yourselves. Thank you. Let us begin.
So today we're going to learn about parenting. Okay? We're going to learn what is parenting. We're going to learn the importance of it. We're going to learn the four main parenting styles and the differences of each of these parenting styles and the effects that each of these styles have on our kids. So we're going to learn how these parenting styles affect our children emotionally, socially, how it affects their independence, how it affects their choice making, and so forth. So I expect that you pay close attention to each slide, pay close attention, take notes if needed, and questions and answers will be after the presentation.
What do we define as parenting? According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary online, parenting can be defined as the process of taking care of a child or children until they are old enough to take care of themselves when they are of age.
So, why is parenting important? Parents instill basic morals and values into their kids from a very young age. And this teaches them right from wrong, what to do from what not to do. Parenting is also teaching a child their basic cultural practices, how to pray in their religion, what is accepted for their specific religions. Parenting is also teaching a child mannerisms, basic mannerisms, how to speak, how to walk, how to feed themselves, how to clean up after themselves, how to pick up their toys, and how to play and interact with others. Parenting is the foundation of developing an emotionally stable, socially aware, and independent child. So without parenting, your child would not be independent and be able to do things for himself. Without good parenting, the child wouldn't be able to interact with others. He would be shy and isolated. Without good parenting, the child will be emotionally unstable. And no one in here wants an emotionally unstable child. I can be very assured of that.
Now, parents, I would like to start off by introducing the four main parenting styles, which are the authoritarian parenting style, the permissive parenting style, the authoritative parenting style, and lastly, the neglectful or also called the uninvolved parenting style. Now, I would like to kindly pass you on to Miss Simon so she can introduce the first parenting style to you, which is the authoritarian parenting style.
So the first type of parenting style is the authoritarian parenting style. This parenting style is basically a strict household run by the parents. The child has no say, the child has no opinion, the child has no option in decision making or anything. Parents make all the decisions for the child. The children, they tend to skip childhood, they become more mature for their age. Parents display very little or no affection towards the child. Parents are extremely strict, extremely strict. The household is run on very rigid rules that must never be broken. So if these rules are broken, there are serious consequences and punishment that the child can face. So this is authoritarian parenting style. It's basically a very strict household where there is no ands, buts, ifs, and maybes. It's do as I say or else. This is basically this authoritarian parenting style in a nutshell. So here we have some effects of authoritarian parenting style. So the children are unable to make decisions for themselves. They become very dependent on their parents' direction. Children are emotionally unstable. They suffer from internal self conflict. They always try to live up to their parents' expectations. They wonder what the parents will think or do or say if they perform less than average of the expectations of the parents. The child wouldn't be outspoken. They will isolate themselves and afraid to interact with others or share their opinion. The child will always be well behaved out of fear because they worry what their consequences or punishment might be if they behave badly or act out of turn. So this is effects of an authoritarian parenting style. To me, this is not the best parenting style that there is because the child becomes very timid, shy, and thinks that their opinion doesn't matter or they would always be incorrect. And the parents will always have to give them some kind of guidelines. They wouldn't be able to make a move on their own without direction from their parents. So these are the effects of the authoritarian parenting style. The second parenting style you're going to learn today is the permissive parenting style. This parenting style, as in Trinidadians say, they're too leeway. They're giving the children too much rope. In this style, the parents are fully aware of their child's emotional needs. They know what the child wants and they give it to them. Anything the child asks for or needs, they give it to them. They are claimed, parents are claimed to be too lax in the upbringing of their children. They see the child doing something wrong and they would never correct them. They would leave them. The minor in this case doesn't know the difference between right or wrong. This is because the parents aren't correcting their child. They aren't telling them, no, you must not do that. That is not right. That is wrong. So children are unaware of the difference between right and wrong. Parents are tolerant of the behavior that their kids display. And they, even though they know that others might disapprove of it, they know that others will frown upon that behavior, but they are tolerant, they accept it. And the child in this case is viewed as a child and is not expected to behave more maturely than their age. So no matter what, no matter how old they are, the parents will always say, he's a child or she's a child. She's doing what a child would do. But a parent needs to correct their child regardless of age. On this slide, we'll see some of the effects of the permissive parenting style. The minor is allowed to share their opinion, so they are allowed to be opinionated. They are allowed to express their emotions and to share their beliefs. The child is liberated to learn from their own mistakes. So, which means the child will do whatever he wants, make a mistake, and you either learn from it or you don't learn from it. That's the decision of the child. And due to the lack of boundaries, the child tends to be egocentric. They tend to throw tantrums if they don't get what they want when they want. The child may not have high expectations in academic or self development improvements. So the child wouldn't be bothered to grow in certain aspects of life. You know, maybe learn how to play well with others or learn how to put away toys. The child would just, I do what I want to do when I want to do it. Since there is freedom giving to go self searching, the child is most likely able to be more outgoing and know what goals they want to achieve very early, so they may not always be positive decisions. So the child is liberated, the child is able to make their own life choices and which career path they want to take, what they want to do with their life, whether they want to go to college or not. The child has a choice and a decision fully by them to make. And the parents in this permissive parenting style are nurturing and supportive. So the child receives a lot of love. The child tends to be spoiled, get what they want when they want it. So these are some of the effects of the permissive parenting style.
The authoritative parenting style. Parents who demonstrate this type of parenting style tend to be empathetic but not lenient when it comes to understanding their child's needs and wants. This type of parent ensures that there is respectful and well balanced communication in the household. They make excellent listeners in the sense that they allow their children to express thoughts and opinions freely. Authoritative parents are warm, nurturing, and affectionate, but they do not give unnecessary liberty to their children. These parents have an effective balance of instilling rules and discipline in areas where needed. However, they make room for leisure time after all hard work. Some effects of the authoritative parenting style are: 1. Children from authoritative based parenting homes achieve high success in the future because they have the ability to know when it is time for work and when it is time for play. This type of behavior stems from their well balanced upbringing. 2. Children establish stable and positive social relationships because they are shown by their parents what respect towards others mean and how other people's views are important. 3. There is active communication among the child and parent because the child is comfortable with being outspoken. 4. The child does not engage in rebellious activities such as drinking or the consumption of alcohol because they are informed of how detrimental that type of conduct is. 5. You would find that this child grows to have reasonable structure in their lives. For example, they tend to make schedules for academic responsibility, they stick to curfews, or they engage in extracurricular activities to keep themselves busy. Lastly, we will speak about the neglectful parenting style. These parents show no love or responsibility when it comes to raising and nurturing their children. They do not provide basic necessities for the child, for example, academic support or positive relationship advice. They make no effort in communicating with their children. You would find that these parents are not present in none of the important and memorable events of their child's lives. The neglectful parenting style, also called the uninvolved parenting style, includes low expectations of their children or no expectations at all. Effects of the neglectful parenting style. Some effects of the neglectful parenting style are: these children have no boundaries and no parental supervision, therefore, they tend to rebel and follow crowds that quote unquote accept them or give them that type of attention. This delinquent behavior occurs especially in the adult stage of that child's life. 2. They have difficulty with relationships because of the lack of attention and encouragement from their parents. 3. These children from uninvolved parenting homes tend to grow up too quickly because of the lack of adult supervision from the caregivers. 4. In neglected family-based households, you would find that the fathers and mothers have no relationship with important people in their child's life. For example, their child's teachers. So this results in them knowing nothing important about their offspring. Lastly, since neglected children had nobody to trust growing up that would care for them, they tend to have trust issues towards people because they believe that people are not compassionate.
So, think about it. Which parenting style are you? Or which parenting style do you display towards your kids? Think about it.
Fathers and mothers, this now brings us to the end of our presentation here today on parenting styles for your babies. Myself and my co-presenter, Miss Afiya Simon, will now entertain any questions you may have. If there aren't any questions, you may now partake in helping yourselves with refreshments served to the back. Thank you once again for making it.